soldier.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You will be once order is restored.
Browbeat this boy.
Then what do you prefer? I doubt his father to discipline him. Probably hid in an alley or drunk.
A restricted area.
Talk straight. Are you really just looking?
What a gift to be moving.
I still need you. What was with it?
Pays all right. But these dawn to dusk days.
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
I used to be the scourge of the house. Now flowers can make me cry.
It would have broken us back then.
Each their own, I
Only
suppose.
made the effort.
Although I am right.
Push through.
I know, love.
That might be worth a look.
What a charmer. Phew.
I applaud your taste.
Still in control. Just.
Hey, good looking.
What to do?
You have my attention.
All is ash and meat.
Is something on your mind? You can always unburden yourself with me. I regret many things in my life. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Yes? Nothing so grand. There was a time when he might have made more of himself,
He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. As you wish.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Such a headache. Let's see what you're hiding. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Maybe I should... No. This is good. One day I'll catch a break.
Easy.
going to enjoy this.
Let's turn someone inside out.
In position.
Come on, open up. Still alive. So that's progress.
I'd love to, thanks.
No one stopped me yet. That water looks tainted. Better to avoid it.
Paul below. It's the...
My turn. Covered. Handy.
On my way.
Attention!
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Let's march!
Like a wraith.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yes?
making me sweat.
Mind never quiet. They should all be running.
Careful, I bite.
No time to rest. Wonder what's past this.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize
Well, they failed to pay tribute.
and cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what...
Yes, Guildmaster.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kelemvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have work.
Nine Fingers. Estelle.
We? I heard what happened to your Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Just leave well enough alone.
Better not be cursed.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum process. Around here, silence is golden, mate. Beverages of distinction. Or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Careful around the Steel Watch.
What's the point in paying?
Bare hands.
A charm, of course.
I should speak up.
You did not.
You are not known to me. I am...
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier?
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to... I have not come so far, but I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting.
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. The Great Wizard. Then our business...
Those salts are paying us, Face.
Ready to do some business?
Stories! Get them right here!
What's it now? Take your pick.
Must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry.
Magic.
Belching smoke and metal screeches.
I'm just saying, maybe there's a
Keep
reason
the
for
city
that.
peaceful,
weird
my
feeling.
arse.
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Think I made the right decision not to stay alive. Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
You sure it's not a trapped nerve?
I am, thank you.
Beyond that gate is the upper city, housing the great
clanking
and the
great
good of
steel
Baldur's
watches.
Gate.
Bloody hate them.
I suppose your mother
Gods no. Who'd want to spend time with anyone, great or good?
All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones. Look around you.
Watch this, watch this.
One day I'll catch a break.
big enough, Lord Gortash will revive that grand tradition.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is a restricted area. Sorry, citizen. Dogs in no a restricted area.
Tash isn't going to find out about this, is he? I don't fancy the look of those bloody gifts.
And we're well in our rights to look out for ourselves.
You're a bloody boulder at you. Rats out of land.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
Everyone, she's back! She'll be... Maybe.
Doubtful. We'd hear her knees cracking.
Gazette dear keeps the ignorance aware.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
The cleric who cast the sending was wounded. Should I have sobbed on her shoulder?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it?
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what you're... yet.
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult.
Why? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? So fight. That's what all...
You?
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue.
Have mercy, sis.
So, she can stay, but...
Now. No arguing. And Mince?
We're working.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing fig. So...
I'm not fool enough to think I can...
Really? Like what? A fair point. Though
I remember.
If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's you. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion. So, love...
Aye, come on. Wait, one more thing. There are
All right, then. If you turn up looking...
That's my girl.
Don't mind if I do.
Save some for the others, all right?
Of course not. Diary off limits.
And written in code, too, I'm afraid.
I know. It's not a very good code.
That's curious.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? Don't tell Mother.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Sir Fluffington.
Jessam discovered an old family tree in my study.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking a...
Huh. I'm not a...
What's that?
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
The counting... there must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. I have no reason to doubt the Guildmasters. The Stone Lord she describes sounds nothing. The time of troubles ended almost a... But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero. Minsk, frozen in stone for a century. And for Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I don't even know how he was... The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face. Ha! That was Minsk's feeling too. Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you to... I have given you much reason to just, And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? No, quite the opposite. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. This city is a cesspit. It also happens to be their home. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Well...
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you. Try that handle on fungal poultices. We might be tending the injured here before long.
Perhaps you should...
I hope you were hibernating, little cub.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see. If...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
Moonrise. Like the place from your...
The very same. Now, cub. Solitude is a one...
Wait. Here.
My Harper pin. Oh.
No.
anything of use?
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. If you're not... Archdruid, it's good to have you home. The new informants are coming along.
There's been killings in a...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keen eye. But there is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. Oh, you need not apologize. On my word. All you will find inside it. But then... perhaps I make too much of this. Pat.
Let's have a look. No one back home will ever believe this. Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I best ask you.
Yes? It is... If they be learned and powerful, it is not something you need concern yourself with. If you wish. It is... It is not something you need concern yourself with.
I bring word of gnomes. No.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something.
Mergnomes.
Boss says this work makes us honor. Boss says...
I did not nibble at the body.
If you're not meant to be here, the Archdruid's trap...
gentleman who may venture where he feels.
The breeze must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal screeches.
This is good enough.
We could be fired for this. Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
That won't do. One at a time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
He was in a mood just now.
A mood? Mate, he was nervous.
What for? The big bald fellow he was at school.
Welcome to the counting.
You seem one in particular.
The who? All right, fine. Rather large. Well, who is this Stone Lord to you? That would be most unusual. Very well.
What's cooking?
More unmarked withdrawals. You could at least try to hide the guild account's Glitterbeard.
Will your shift be over soon?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Account holders only from here. Vault right, which is just...
Here goes nothing.
Take your time down there, Headband.
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
Let's go.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap house. Be careful. There are traps about.
Open up.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Should do.
Let's get going.
Wanna dance?
All right. What now?
What's the story?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. Here we go. Can't keep me out.
alibi.
I could go for a good meal.
Nothing hurts anymore.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially.
But the story...
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
Is that the beloved ranger? Jaheira is gonna burst. I'm gonna burst. Oh my gods! Minsk!
You...
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Want to do it? Knees high.
Commodore!
A better position.
Another fight. Let's go.
To moving.
Quickly.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Go on.
Time to get going.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. Wait. You're no guild sworn. You're missing your motley, Jester. We softened our with what he cleared from our vaults. He's got enough gold to make himself a lord in... Funny that. I don't give a... As chairman of the not for us, you understand. Try all of it. What he can do with that kind of coin. Good for you. Retrieve the coin. Feel free to...
I grow tired of these false faces. I am sorry, but... I am just tired. It is some defect of the mind, I think. When I left Minsk to this fate, I made the right decision, but... I do not like how easily I made it. That is his problem entire. The past century, you saw the fool. Hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face. No. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled.
These footprints started in the sewers. Something good here.
My wages.
I hope.
Wait a minute, though. I could shift next year's interest.
Don't give me trouble now.
Yes? You're sure? Later, then.
Of all the places I expected would find this Minsk, crawling from the broken jaws with...
Minsk puts on quite a show of brawn, even if there's no brain worth mentioning. I mean, I hate to judge the proverbial book, but that oaf may be all cover and no pages.
Because it's you, I'm going to let you off.
Thought.
With the
Just breathe. Breathe.
Picking minutes
Well,
Andy.
Nina still needs a cracked skull. Working in the bloody Festol.
Minsk has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult. Mum used to tell me about Minsk or Ratterman. Now I've got a story for her.
Let's move. What's hiding here?
my prayers weren't much bloody use.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them. No.
Moving in.
Yes? Flattered as I am. At your...
Hey ho.
Still breathing, despite everything.
With pleasure.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
God-forsaken life a moment longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
Fair enough. And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you
Lord
did.
Gortash is the second coming of Balduran. Horsecack.
Probably. Oh.
Looking ahead.
The printing block has never been so hot.
Small enough even for street pups like you. Perhaps Lord Gortash will revive that grand tradition.
Two rats for fairy. One red for the back then.
But if we'd only made the effort, if we'd only pushed...
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work. Our Lady. We serve only the absolute. Oh, silly me. We Zhentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend, too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to. Of course. I only thought...
Wait.
And suddenly, another presence looms in your mind. Another temple.
Some sneak thief lurks nearby. The same one I sensed in the counting house. I can taste your thoughts, coward! Come out, so I may spill them on the ground! Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you!
On that note, good luck.
Moving.
Arabella!
Count on me. Easy as.
Nothing important is ever easy. Can't slow down.
Inveria, fear!
On the hunt.
Yes, here.
No!
Got it. Under their noses.
Where do I go from here? Very well.
Reason Teniahi.
Into position.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell Eurylethe to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
This wretch has stood against your father before. You tremble to end him. Every part of your rancorous body yearns for it.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The Mind Flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira! You killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why? Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. But I have more than Minsk alone to offer. He is... Where is he?
Hang on! Minsk is on his way! Where are you? Squeak, so I might know you are there.
Maybe I need more pockets.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Such a hurry to our final moments. May I face death as bravely as you do. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's Gate of evil. Together! Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
A wood carving of a pair of wings, like an eagle's, but longer somehow. A humble turnip, preserved by drying. A mailed fist in the Firecam armor style. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find to...
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge. Now, what do you need of Minsk? So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish. You are correct. I have... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. this truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek. The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack. If it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, or Jaheira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head. I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare his soul back into it long enough to answer some questions. Oh, the mind of...
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single it seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done. But enough to know that he...
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know my pants, thrice-laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches, too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. The Bard, says Boo. They conspire not to safeguard our trousers. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Exactly so! No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends? Then you have a... Unless I die. Or you die. Or you do... Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, clear enough? Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking. There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge. Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to... After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood... The next... Ambush! Then Minsk and Boo woke on the wide, with stone dust in sensitive places. The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stoned. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then... It is now. I do not like these metal men on the streets. Or the villains who hide. The city still clings to the hill as long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young. Ah, Boo has an inkling that this is not the question you mean to ask. I saw some hints of things when our You are of the same blood as our old friend, a Ballspawn, and as close to Minsk as if they were his own kin. That makes Minsk your uncle. have better not to ask. He has many dozen cousins, and not all are so open-minded about we. There is a lesson in this. We are born into a bloodline, yes. Take Minsk. He does not have a clear memory of the face of his father. A beard for the ages. Who could have nested there happily through even... Now, look closely at Minsk, and what do you see? Correct! There are more whiskers on Boo's tiny face than on the mighty chin of Minsk. If Minsk did not inherit the flaming red hair of his mother, or the bushy red beard of his father, why would the spawn of Baal inherit his wickedness? Minsk is not here to judge. That is a thing for hamsters and Hathrans alone.
Don't be shy. Can't I just break it?
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke. About the brilliant future of This is...
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out.
Easier to don some armor
Then learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
What's the story?
Never a dull moment.
Keeps the ignorance away.
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it gets in that.
What's it now?
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand. It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wiclaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside our Claren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I made... I'll keep it hot for you.
Have to keep going.
Yes, my love?
What can I do for you, my friend?
What's on your mind? I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. He is an ass. I can make lead the way. We're yours to command.
Keeping very well, I hope?
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Minsk is being tricked. By the hells, we've got to rip him away from that shape.
Minsk believes a doppelganger to be Jaheira. He is...
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have Minsk and Boo stand. Every kicked buttock, another step on the path.
one back home will ever believe this.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Minsk seems quite the, enthusiastic ally. Would all do well. Would that I could. But you're wonderful.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop. Well, hello. Yes.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Boo seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsk, may...
Let's talk.
Dream in red.
Minsk has great heart. We shall need the likes of him for the trials to come.
Watch your back.
Vita Excalata! Milo, Fortio!
Mind never quiet.
What's it now? Take your pick.
What's up for discussion?
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
One with the weave.
Still alive. So that's progress.
back! And stay calm. I'm warning you.
Trust me.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron. You see now life and death are malleable as clay. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What
All right. What now?
Not my concern. Not my
Breathe deep and move.
What are we supposed to be doing?
What's that?
Something over there.
Curious.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door.
A new vessel, Brim. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the unorthodox? Walk in.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Wanna dance?
Someone there.
No one stopped me yet.
That's curious.
I'd love to, thanks. Easy.
Can't even catch my breath.
Heating up. Incoming.
This'll help.
Unleash me.
Let's go.
Battle of wits. My. Watch my back while I take a look. With haste.
Go for the throat.
Gods, it's hot in here, soldier.
The dance macabre. Keep them guessing.
Gone with the weave.
I'm coming for you.
This is good.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Into the bloody fray.
Let's spill some blood. Step quick.
What's this?
A tale for the ages.
Never wanted the easy path.
making me sweat.
Which way to the nearest library?
Hey, good looking.
I have such a headache. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. No traps, please.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So saith the wise Alondo. But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me not to let you in. But I'd never listen to the pretender to your fetid throne. Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when 1,000 succubi could give... There's a...
Truly, Lady Orin's kills are something to behold.
Orin is wasteful in her slaughter, undisciplined.
You would dare criticize the Lady of Murder in her ancestors' temple?
Orin, the prodigal child returned. Tell me then, what is the point of murder if not to eat it whole?
Making a spectacle for Lord Bond.
The sacrament of murder is to be devoured, savored.
Keep your distance, darling.
Besides, it is the feast, not the greatest.
Let's march!
Yours. Did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. You do not lie, underling. It is your blood I am destined to spill. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
This is the truth you had forgotten. You were the favorite, the chosen. Orin was your subordinate. You led the cultists of Baal and orchestrated the absolute plot. It was your genius, your cruelty, your design. At your moment of greatest triumph, when all the
Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, slips. No, 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 no! He didn't! He didn't! Filthy, pig-mouthed little liar! Grandfather loved me. He worshipped me. These petty smearings will not save you. Not him. Not him! I did all this for him! Everything! Everything!
No, Orin. You did this for me.
Father, they lie to me! They lie!
Hush, child. No more doubts. No more fears.
You should have trained harder, Master.
Baal demands a pure blood sport. But if anyone interferes, we gut them.
Here goes nothing.
Tattletale!
Time to push my luck again.
Smell blood. I've got it. Good idea, Karlach.
Swiftly now. Nothing will stand in my way.
Yes. My little trick.
Queen, an heir of murder. Take our strength.
rituals are there.
There's blood in the air.
Put him up.
That's it.
Prostrate before your throne of blood. Heed our prayer. Heed your call.
Prostrate before your throne of blood. Heed our prayer. Heed your call.
Baking under pressure.
Already do this. I will make her suffer.
Blood comes easy these days.
This is gonna feel good.
outflank, outsmart.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let my name be known.
Stalker of Gehenna's wastes. Take our zeal. Take our blood.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Master, you... are the chosen one. He is near. He comes for you.
Father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
You refuse me. You are my spawn. Your veins course with my unholy blood. Your life is mine. Accept your inheritance, or I will reclaim it. You were made to conquer, to devour. You reject my blood, and so I will reclaim it. Who is worthy?
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Baal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers. In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
Thou hast defied Baal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. I, too, still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee, who hath challenged the gods, and now liveth to tell of it. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Baal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure. There is no true rest for those like thee, Faithless. But when victory is won, I swear I shall find thee a home. A scribe, a seneschal, a keeper of records, and now thine advocate, both here and in the city of the dead. The sole way to atone for thine actions is to do better in a new dawn. That dawn has come. Baal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he knew. The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Baal could not extinguish, and so, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew.
Without you, I'd likely be long dead. Count me extremely grateful you're still here.
The heart of a savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer. Thou hast vanquished thine urge. I share thine enthusiasm in mine own manner. Today thou art born anew.
Congratulations. That was hard fought and well deserved. You're free.
Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none. Do not thank me, as it was a hero.
I live once more. The Dreadlords to camp. I will not...
Your new lease of life suits you rather well. What do you and your newborn vitality require of me? Nothing like ridding oneself of a god's unwanted influence to lighten the load on your shoulders. I wasn't sure if we'd lose you to that darkness entirely. I'm glad to know you found your way back to us. There's nothing that would give me great... No matter. Ah.
You're cured. You're free.
This merits a celebration. You did what you had to do to get yourself right. To choose the life you wanted to live. Very fucking proud of you, mate. Seriously.
Well done again on besting Baal and all that. It was very twee. Especially the part where that poor excuse for a skeleton waved his magic wand and made it all better. Yes, you were so very scary. I knew you had that sweet heart all along. I was alarmed by you sometimes, scandalized even. But somehow, by your side, I still only ever saw you. Yes. No. I'm not sure. I was hoping for something that would let me escape whatever fate Cazador had planned for me. Instead, I found it grants my kind the freedom to walk in the sun, be free of our hunger, and accrue all manner of powers. All it requires is the sacrifice of a few souls. Souls by That's right. It's been Cazador's plan the whole time. He's going...
Still in control. Just.
You are born anew, cured of all distraction. Good. Orin's Netherstone is in our grasp. And now we must look ahead to the other, Gortash. Find him and take his name.
Open up. Always room for more. These boots have seen everything. Vault below. This could be my old chamber.
At this point, nobody can control Rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
We were to bleed.
What's in here? Lord. Lord.
The corpse has nothing. Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
I thought you were his chosen.
You are not fit. Her screams.
Don't burn yourself.
Let's move.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
What a day.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
How delicious.
No time to rest.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say to us? Stories, stories, get them right here. Oh.
I'm not. I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word. Probably just a bit. You are adopted.
Cheery, isn't it? You know there's
Look, didn't they? Stupid of you with Frostgrave. It's much safer this side. Is it?
Latest Baldur's Mouth
Thirty in that pouch.
They say wealth offers a form of magic.
You could at least
Alas,
try to hide
it's one I've rarely dabbled in.
Someone wants to take you for a drink.
Nor I. Never had more than a few coppers in the city, and any soul coins in Avernus went straight to Zariel.
Make no mistake, souls are sold for coins up here as well.
New client,
All
maybe?
too cheaply in most
Either way,
cases.
Glitterbeard was fit to fill his trousers.
I wouldn't have to come down
Just
here.
as well as going down to special deposits.
I am. If you're looking where I'm looking.
Let's see what this does. Don't waste a step.
There's that much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
I'll take that.
I'm not working in the bloody festival.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one? Oh, you're serious? Maybe you don't have a head for accounting, but that's not quite how numbers work. Oh, enough. Fine. But I need something back. And not even a whisker light. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you.
Coming out of my wages.
To this cult.
What's cooking?
What now?
Charmed, I'm sure.
At least things have stayed interesting. Right tool will do the trick.
Don't be shy. Fiddly things.
Here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull. Oh, we're working in a bloody festival.
These ledgers are never going to balance. A dead man.
Let's get going.